Hey everyone, Eezore here, and in today's tips and tricks video, I'm going to show you a couple of things here. First things first, I was going to talk about what they changed with the update besides just the UI. They made it so whenever you have an ability that matches on 4 or 5, like for example the Kraken, it no longer procs every single time that you would match a 4 or 5. So if you match, let's say, we'll just use this team for example. So this is the same team that I showed you last time, only I use a Queen Mab now instead of another Kraken. Mainly because it just this update change. So when I matched a whole bunch of colors, I would always end up making a whole bunch of... I would make the Tentacles proc just a whole bunch of times. And now, they only proc once per mass. So when I use the Forest Trolls ability, and double the green on the board and make a whole bunch of them, then I only am able to do tentacles once. So, I'll try to do an example here real quick. Probably have to take it off of 4x speed. Sorry, I've been on 4x speed ever since I found out about it. I love it. So, let's put it down to... We'll just do it down to 1. So I'm going to use his ability real quick. So you watch. That was all technically one mass. So because of that, Tentacles only procced one time. And that's the biggest reason why, the fact that everybody was using Tentacles, so they had to kind of nerf it somehow. But yeah, if you were able to do it, like if you had a mass down here, actually I think I might have had 2. I'll have to check the video. But if you have like a mass down here, like if you have 1 4 down here, and then you have this entire upper section that's green, it's technically two different masses, so it would proc twice. It's just the fact that usually doesn't happen. Usually it's more along the lines of, hey, I got it to proc because the whole board switched over to the same color. It's like there, that was actually all 1. I know I saw that, so. But yeah, that was a big update. Because of that, I did switch around this team a little bit. As you see, I get to use now a Queen Mab instead of 3 Krakens, and that's mainly just for the sake of, it slowed down the entire deck, obviously, because of the fact that you can't kill them as fast. So I use her just to freeze them whenever I match the 4 or 5s, and I match so many of them that pretty much their entire team will be frozen. And as a result, their ability to come back at you is really nerfed, so it's really, really nice. Plus her ability there, if you use a Kraken's ability once, more often than not, you can get her ability off with the extra turn proc. So yeah, it was a nice little thing there. Just wanted to go over that real quick here. So now I'm gonna go into soul grinding because I need a lot of souls. I started going, hey, you know what? I want to start getting these. I want to start finishing off these kingdoms because a lot of them are pretty high up there, but there's still a few that, like as you can see here, I still have a couple of 2s. This is the 2, this is the 2, 3, 3, and I really want them all at 5 just to start getting those extra stats. So I've started looking up how to grind a whole bunch of souls. There are a couple of different deck options that work really well. The biggest thing for this first one that I found, actually, I saw it from between Reddit forums and Tacet. Tacet actually made a video too that he described all the hourlies, and I think that he actually did all the research on it, but I didn't confirm how many you actually get per hour, but I did confirm that it is very, very good. So this is the cheap set. I think this one gets about, I want to say it was like 10,000 or so an hour. I do believe. So what you do, Divine Fields again, the challenge, the first one, has the lowest stat team in the game, so it's the easiest one to run through. It's 3 Warlocks and 1 Valkyrie. I think it's on normal. Actually, I don't remember. I might have to up the difficulty just a little bit. But all you do is you get the Valkyrie up, if I can. Generally don't match skulls, but since it was a 4... Okay, so I can't actually get... Oh, she is up. Alright. So now that she's up, I use her ability. It gives you souls, and with the Warlock, you just need the first trait, the Necromancy, and you're able to see, if you look at the top there, I'm able to get 200 or 100 souls per round. So, I have no ability to get multiples, so I'm just going to use her because it doesn't really matter that much. Try not to use it on red or yellow, obviously. You want to try to save up those for her own abilities, so. And try to avoid purples too, because he is pretty nice just for the sake of he can pretty much one-shot. Oh, he can't one-shot. Never mind, I lied. I'm a horrible person. He usually can one-shot the AI. I guess I just have him too low level. I won't deny I have him very low level. I didn't level anything up for this. I just found it and was like, oh hey, this works out pretty good. So, I'll try to max their levels real quick. But yeah, you just use her ability as many times as you can just to max it out. Once it's maxed out, then you just end it real quick. So, it is a really... I've used it for a little bit here, just not obviously very long or done a whole bunch of stuff with it. But it does work out very, very well in the long run, so... where am I gonna get... Seriously, I have all these blue everywhere, but I can't get any... 4 opportunities there. It's the last one, that's all I need, so now that I have 100 souls, I can just kill him outright. Again, I'm gonna end up leveling this just so I can actually try using it to see how good it actually... If it can actually get it. Like I said, I think this gets about the 10,000 souls, if I remember right. This was the easiest one. So there I get 180. It does work too. You want to get an armor that gives you extra souls. I have the one with extra gold. I should be using the celestial one since I'm trying to farm for them. But I'm just a little bit... Oh, I have enough... Sweet. So, if you go to the shop, you're able to get the celestial armor, which I'm going to do now because I want to get the extra souls. I never really cared that much, but it does. It's an extra 50% that actually does add on quite a bit. So, you can also use, if you look at the difficulty level, if you go up to hard, now you get a bonus. So like this is normal, now it's at hard, which is an extra 10% experience gold and 25% souls. I don't remember what difficulty he usually did it on. Let's actually level up this Warlock and see how good it's going to be. My Valkyrie's already maxed because I was using her in a lot of other things, so... And that's going to level up every single one of them, so that'll be nice. Alright, so let's... No, I want that one, Soul. So let's try this out now. So like I said, I'm on Warlord 1, so I get that bonus from that. I get extra bonuses from my souls, too, for my new armor. So then, yeah, it's just the same idea. You just kind of... Really game? There we go. Look there, I'm already up to 30%. Or I'm up to 30 out of 100. And I think I'm gonna... Screen. Use it on the purple. And then use it on the brown. There. So I was able to get that all done. Let's get a little extra gold. Now I can use his ability. What's his ability's base now? 15 with an extra 2 per. That's pretty good. And 22 damage, so. Alright, so let's see what this does now. 280 souls. There you go. See? So that was an extra 100 souls I did just from getting that armor and also from upping the difficulty twice. So gotta pay attention to that stuff. It didn't take me that long to go through it. Obviously, the biggest problem is that you need to use the Valkyrie, like, I think it's 4 times. My magic isn't maxed out, so you could probably cut it down to 3, which is another reason why I'm trying to get some souls, so... But, yeah, so that was the first one, and that one's really reliable just because all you do is just go up against a challenge and you pretty much win 99% of the time, unless you get, like, super unlucky, which even then, I think that you really can't lose against that deck. So, next I'm going to show you the next one he showed me. Now this one again, I haven't had enough yet to get him all the way. Basically what you use is the Dragon Soul up front and then Azirus. And with the Dragon Soul he does basically he's able to fill himself up, and then he does 8 damage to all enemies boosted by the number of dragons. You only have 1, so he actually does 11 damage to everyone. And his traits aren't that good, but he gives you 15 souls. And now him again, he has the necromancy, so you need to have at least the second thing. You should have all 3 for him. It just kind of sucks because I don't have enough of the trait stones to get him all the way done. I'm trying to grind them out right now. But his ability isn't good at all. He's honestly just there for the necromancy and the magic link. So that's his only job, is to do those 2 things. So right now he's not even doing one of his 2 jobs. So again, same thing. You pull it up real quick. I do like this one because it can go a little bit faster. The biggest problem is that without that purple bonus, it takes me a long time to fill up that dragon soul. Let's get that one real quick. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Alright, so then you just use it real quick. Does 11 damage to everything. And again, if I had more magic, it would do more damage base. So there's that. But like here, I only use it twice, and now I'm able to pretty much kill everything. And you only need to use it 3 times, so I need to fill it up entirely 1 more time, and then it's done. Oh. Come on, give me a red. There. Use it 3 times, and it's dead. So I like that one because, as you see on Warlord, it's a lot faster. It's just a little bit more annoying to get all the troops for it. And also, you have to... It's not as good if it's not fully traded. Actually, I'm going to do Warlord 2, since right now it takes me 3 ones to do it anyway, so there's no point in only doing 2. Just for that extra couple souls. So, like I said, since I don't have his final trait, it takes a lot longer. There I matched to 5 purple, which would actually, he would have been at 15 out of 16 already. So, it would have been just nice to have. So now I do it again. I just need this one. This one can be a little bit more annoying just because if you don't have the Dragon Soul, you can't... Oh, and I killed everything. Cool. If you don't have the Dragon Soul, you can't actually do it. And Eezore's, I think you can get from... Actually, I think you need to have him found too. I don't think you can actually do it, so... That's why I like the other one a little bit more, at least for starting out, just because you can actually get pretty good soul return per hour. So, and here I think it's, since it's able to go a little bit faster and kill everything a lot faster and go a little bit higher in the difficulty, when it's all done, you can actually do this. I think it was about, God, I want to say it was 20,000 souls an hour. Just because, as you see, I'm doing it on Warlord 3, and it's like, okay, yep, I still don't really have that much of trouble, except for matching these gems. Come on, game. There we go. Okay, okay. Oh, whatever, I'll get through real quick. Oh, Dragon Soul might actually die just because this game has been very, very annoying. Do it again. Alright, so it's up again, so there you go. So like I said, you're able to pretty much, like, he's able to fill himself up, so it's a lot faster to move. And it would be even better and faster if I had that last trait stone, but... Regardless, that one I said is about 20,000 or so. So that's a really good one just to use. That's kind of what I've been doing right now. Actually, I haven't been doing it on the divination fields. I've been doing it on... Oh, which one was it? I've been trying to get his last trait stone, so I've been doing it where I can get that one. Now I can't remember what frickin' spot I was at. That was embarrassing. And if you don't know, if you go to their actual thing where like you can level them up and all that other stuff, if you click on that button, it'll tell you, okay, there you go, Gulvania, that's right. So I've been going to Gulvania, and I've just been doing the challenges there on Warlord 1. Which gets you the same amount of, like, it doesn't get you 280, but it gets you pretty much the same amount of souls. Then obviously when you level, you want to try to get, if you're trying to soul farm, you definitely need to do just those the two colors. There we go. Yeah, so you can use this also. It's a double 2 form. You can use it for either grinding souls, or you can use it for grinding souls and trade stones at the same time, which is kind of what I've been doing. So it's really nice for that, in fact, because there, I got 280 souls, and I could potentially get the trade stone to make this even faster. So yeah, there is one that's even better than that. Reportedly, it does about 40,000 souls an hour. I don't have the troop, so I can't prove it, but I can at least, I guess, show it to you. The whole thing is it's the Valkyrie again, 1 Valkyrie, and then it is unowned. Ferris Ra. He's the best soul farming guy in the game. You need to have his Necromancer, though, so you need to have him. First off, you need to have him. Second off, you need to have him fully traded. And then third off, I would suggest getting him to level 20, because, yeah. Basically, you have 3 Ferris Ras, which again, you get the 150% bonus souls from each battle, on top of, 3 times, so you get 450% extra. But his ability gives you souls. So his ability, from what I've seen, can one-shot just about everything. Because it's boosted by the number of souls you have. And since he gives himself souls, and the whole time you're using the Valkyrie, Valkyrie will end up leveling up, or will end up filling up Ferris Ra, and then giving you souls, so it actually powers up Ferris Ra too. So it's a really nice little wombo combo there. So, but like I said, they were getting about 800 or so a pop every single challenge, basically, fight. So that was pretty nuts to watch. But yeah, that's all you really did, was just 3 Ferris Ras and a Valkyrie. I know some forums said to use 4 Ferris Ras, you can give it higher, but then you have to, it's a giant pain, because you actually have to fill him up every single time. You can't just fill up the Valkyrie, change over everything to blue, fill him up real quick, and use his ability. It's just a lot longer, but yeah. So like I said, that it gets about 40,000 souls or so if you have him. I've been, ever since I found that out, actually this week, I've been trying to watch now. I'm going to be watching the Soul Forge. Once you get Soul Forge to level 10, you're able to make mythic troops, but they rotate out. So like right now, it really makes me mad, the fact that he's really, really good, and I've been waiting for him too, but I'm not even close to getting the materials for him, so that's pretty cool. Yep, 275 for jewels. That's cool. Right. That's what I said. Actually, can I make those jewels? Yeah, I can. Oh, there you go. But I need souls for him. That's cool. Yeah, well, I don't use the shards for anything else. I might as well, right? Yeah, I'll do that later, though. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm watching for him to show up in here, so now I know I need a bajillion freaking diamonds. But yeah, this is the other reason too why I am going into soul farming, is because I want to get the Zatheniros troop just for the achievement. In order to do that, you need to build the Eye of Zatheniros, the Shattered Blade, and the Broken Guard. So that's 300,000 souls right there. And then you need to go and need another 50,000 souls. So you need 350,000 souls just to make him. So again, even if I have the 3 Ferris Ras and I'm doing the grinding non-stop, if I get 40,000 souls an hour with Ferris Ra, that's still over 8 hours of freaking grinding. Like, that is just, it's such an insanely high number for me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have left to do, so that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. But yeah, hopefully the video helped you a little bit. Sorry if it's a little scatterbrained for this stuff. I just wanted to show you all real quick some of the fruits of my labor. Again, I was using the Reddit forums and also Tacet. Tacet made videos pretty much off the same stuff, and like I said, I think he was the one who confirmed everything, so I'm trusting him. He's been really, really cool. Check him out if you like this game at all. He's phenomenal. He's a really good source for information. So I'll post his YouTube account in the description below, where all his videos are. So yeah, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If it helped you out at all, consider subscribing. I do other tips and tricks videos and mainly achievement videos. So yeah, that's about all I got, guys. So until next time, keep your story going.